Welcome to CID series on emergency preparedness for individuals with disabilities. This is the second of a series of 7 videos where we will be addressing some of the most commonly asked questions and concerns around emergency preparedness for individuals with disabilities. With regards to emergency preparedness, it is important to have a plan and stay informed. In this video, we will focus on your emergency plan and community resources in San Mateo County. When preparing for your emergency plan, it is important to ask the following questions about yourself and your individual needs. Below are a few general questions that you can start asking yourself as you consider creating an emergency plan. Who should I call during an emergency? How do I get informed? What do I do during any particular emergency? When should I evacuate or shelter in place? Where should I go if I need to evacuate? And what should I bring with me? Visual description of the picture is a hallway with a fire hose and a fire extinguisher. Create a support network. Preparing for an emergency can be daunting. However, like any endeavor, it is easier when you have a group of people that you can rely on. It is important to create a support network and have a group of people that you can rely on during an emergency. Visual description. Picture on the left is 4 groups of hands doing the shape of a heart with the sky as the background. Second picture is a family on the front steps of a home. Third picture states, is your church ready for disaster? With a church that suffered a disaster. The fourth is a common workspace with individuals working in front of computers. Generate an emergency contact list and support network. An emergency contact list will help an individual reach out to contacts for support during an emergency. Your neighbors can be the best resource in case of a major disaster for support. Create a relationship with your neighbors and get contact information or come to an agreement to check in during an emergency. Out-of-area contacts. During the 1989 quake in San Francisco, the phone system went down to local calls, but out-of-area calls did work. Try to have at least one contact out of your area, preferably out of state, to reach out to for communication during an emergency. Caregivers and building staff can be a good resource during an emergency to get the care you need or to help determine what type of assistance you may need. Family members, the people who know you best and can support you in case of an emergency. When it's time to make your emergency plan, here are some recommendations. Talk with your neighbors and members of your household. Learn each person's needs and abilities. Identify 2 meeting locations, one near your home and another outside of your neighborhood. Identify 2 exit strategies out of your home or apartment. Identify out-of-state or out-of-Bay Area contact person. And practice your fire and earthquake drills twice a year. During some emergencies, it may be required for you to leave your home. For those situations, it is important to formulate an effective evacuation plan. If you need to evacuate, it is important you know your escape routes. If possible, have 2 escape routes that you can use. Also, remember to plan for instances where there is no power and devices that rely on electricity may not be operational. If you do not have an accessible escape route and have stairs in your home, there are devices that you can use like an adapt sling that can be useful in these instances. A link to the device will be posted in the video descriptions. Set up 2 safe meeting areas where you will meet the individuals in your support network. Make sure that there are no overhead lines in the meeting area. Find the nearest shelter location as a backup meeting place. Shelters are identified by your local emergency services, and so it is important to stay connected with them to get the most up-to-date information. For some emergencies, evacuation may not be necessary. Instead, your emergency services may advise you to shelter in place. If you're sheltering in place, it is important to have a means to alert first responders that you are in your home. Place an emergency orange flag or a serious SOS strobe lamp in your front window to alert first responders. The first responders will give you the all clear, or if the situation changes and you are no longer safe, you will need to engage your evacuation plan. Plan to have no support for at least 72 hours. Use a radio to keep informed of emergency situations and be ready to evacuate. If you are hard of hearing or deaf, utilize translation apps to hear radio and relay text. Otter AI offers a free trial version that provides automated transcription that you can add to your phone. The link will be posted in the video description. Keep emergency food, water, and supplies ready to use for survival and evacuation if needed. Here are a few ways to get information during an emergency: television, internet, radio, 740 AM, 810 AM, and 88.5 FM for the Bay Area, telephone or text your peers, and local emergency warning centers. San Mateo County has the Smc Alert program to alert you of an emergency in your area. Smc Alert is an alert notification system used to immediately contact you during urgent or emergency situations. You can set alerts to send emergency and non-emergency texts and voice messages to your email account, cell phone, smartphone, tablets, or leave a voice message on your landline phone. Smc Alerts is free, but your carrier may charge you a fee to receive alerts on your wireless device. Smc Alert is available in all cities and towns in San Mateo County. The link to sign up will be in the comment section. The Medical Baseline Program, also known as Medical Baseline Allowance, is an assistance program for residential consumers who depend on power for certain medical and independent living needs. The program includes two different kinds of help: a lower rate on your monthly energy bill, extra notifications in advance of a public safety power shutoff. The link to sign up will also be in the comments section. We hope this video was helpful and answered some of your questions around emergency preparedness for individuals with disabilities. We know that everyone's experience is unique and one video cannot answer all questions. Please click to check out the other videos in this series. Additionally, if you need any support with emergency preparedness, please visit our website at www.cidsanmateo.org/CID prepared, or give us a call at 650-645-1780. We have resources including a virtual individualized emergency planning tool as well as starter emergency kits, available at no cost to residents of San Mateo County who have disabilities and/or older adults. Our team is here to answer your questions and provide support. Thank you.